It's up to you. Are you sick and tired of what you've been giving your energy to? Are you sick and tired of identifying to a version of yourself that you know is outdated, that is no longer serving you? What's stopping you from stepping in to the version of yourself that is on the other end of the shitty stick you pick up every day? Is it the truth of your actual worth? The truth of your being? Who you are as a man that's being diminished in a society that does not want men to be men? Because when men are men again, this society will change in a healthier way. But what we do in a society is we label men from past versionings of masculinity that is not actually being brought up in a society that needs healthy masculine energy. We just label masculinity as toxic now. And that ain't the truth. The only thing that is toxic is a person's capability to perceive themselves as apart from the creator. And that's pretty toxic, because that's not allowing you, the true innate body, to come online, activated, your cells activated to your own innate wisdom, your own innate power and purpose. Have you been cut off for far too long? Start taking accountability of your life. Stop blaming people. Stop blaming the outside world that has perhaps made you feel less than. Stop identifying to it, and then maybe you'll feel worthy. The more you actually can be aware of what the hell you think every day, what the hell you put in your body, what the hell you sign up for unconsciously, can you become an aware human being who's aware of who you are in truth? Can you stop allowing other people to dictate who you are and you just agree to it? Because are you an agreeable man? No, you should not be an agreeable man. Do you have any boundaries in your life? Do you have a voice that you're comfortable in speaking out of pure integrity within your heart and your masculinity? Or have you been disconnected from that? Yeah, I know. I see what the hell's happening in today's society, and I'm not here for it. And that's why I talk to you guys almost every day. Actually, every day. Because it's on my heart every day. It's because I actually care. What about that? You have to start viewing yourself the way that you would desire another person to view you. But how the hell can someone view you in a higher way when you keep yourself in a low calibrational reality that only low calibrational people will identify you to that version? When you raise your energy, when you raise your frequency, when you self-identify to a version that is actually of service to you and your higher good, that is already a potential reality in this here and now moment to touch into, you've already shifted into a new world. The world that's kept you small is no longer that participant, because you are not participating in that society anymore. You're not participating in that very parallel reality that has kept you small. You can change your life. It is up to you. It's not about when the outside world changes, then that will give you permission to change. That's bullshit. You must change. You must be the change inside of yourself. So then you can actually see change in the external world. And if the external world doesn't shift, it shouldn't matter if you're a changed human being with a changed program who doesn't allow the outside world to dictate who they are every day. That's a little pathetic, and that's a little silly. I think we should be more comfortable in calling out stupidity in today's society. I had to call out every stupid act I participated in that was actually not stupid. It was perfect. Everything that you're going through right now is perfectly stupid. But you can break out of the stupidity whenever you want, and that's why it's perfect. Because we live on a free will planet. You, as a conscious creator of your life, perhaps have been on autopilot of the subconscious mind that has been programmed into you as a man to make you feel less than, to make you feel small, to make you feel like probably shit every day. Then that aligns you to thinking of shitty patternings to fall into, shitty behaviors that you've adapted as who you are in truth. And that ain't no truth, baby. Yo, truth is actually power. You men are more powerful than you could probably even consciously perceive right now. But why don't you tap into that power? What's stopping you from tapping in to your own power every single day? What is it? What is it? Is it the past that's made you feel powerless? What is it? Is it the fear of the future that you're scared of because you feel like you're gonna fail? What if you don't fail? What if you program yourself to believe in yourself again and not into the weak thoughts that you put so much of your energy into? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it not only for you guys, I'm sick of it for myself. I'm sick of it for human beings being so disconnected from the power within. It makes me passionate. This is all coming from passion because I actually care. I want to see more men leading society in a way that is actually something to be celebrated. What's happening right now should not be celebrated. Men being talked down to constantly by over masculine women, not okay. Okay? Women participating and making men weak, not okay. Men mistreating women by participating and actually allowing women to be sexually exploited because you participate in it and you're the one that's actually fueling it is sick. And I'm sick of it. Because how would you want your daughter to grow up in today's society? How would you want your son to grow up in today's society? Would you want him to be adapted to your own weak mind? Think about it from a higher perspective. Take yourself out of the equation. And when you take yourself out of the equation, you can actually foster a new relationship to thyself because you're no longer identified to the self you do not want to be. Your value is truly based upon what value do you put behind the thoughts that you think every day? What's the value behind it? Do you value feeling like shit every day? Do you value actually solidifying into yourself that you're not worthy? Do you value your insecurities more than your empowerment? Do you defend your insecurities rather than the man that is on the other end of that same stick? The one who's actually feeling empowerment every day through his very own self-awareness of who he is in truth? And listen, men have it hard. You kind of got to work up the ladder more than women. You got to make a purpose for yourself. You have to make a difference in this planet. Same for women. But we don't value that. We value just tending to what makes us feel not good enough. And the more we tend to that, the more we're watering the very thing we do not want to actually even give our energy to. But we do it. Why? Because it makes us feel alive. You feeling alive as a new man, you don't give enough thought to that new man. So that new man is actually not alive even yet in the body. You put too much of your energetic awareness to your past self. And that is not going to get you anywhere. Anywhere. You have to sit with yourself in truth. You have to cut out all external stimuli that is keeping you entrapped in perhaps a society, in a reality that is no longer a fit to who you know to be. Who are you? Declare it. Actually take action steps. Don't sit back and play victim your whole life, waiting for this world to change. This world will never change if you don't first change yourself. That's the truth. And that's a hard pill to swallow. Because taking accountability, taking ownership for what you've created in your life so far, the good, the bad, the ugly, who cares? You did it. Take responsibility. And when you can take responsibility and ownership, you can then move yourself out of that by actually furthering your relationship to a self that has no longer served you by not avoiding it. By seeing where it's brought you and choosing different. That's it. Put your head down. You have work to do. You have a purpose that is waiting for you. You have your generational lineage in your semen right now. And if you're just giving that shit away to corn sites, away to women who don't give a shit about you, Have more self-respect. Save your testosterone up. Don't give it away to short-term pleasure that will give you long-term weakness. What about that? Feel the uncomfortability every day. Feel the fear. Feel the scary energetics that come online by you tapping into, maybe I have no idea who I am. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but that should not scare you. That should motivate you into the warrior that you are. You move forward every day and you have a higher plan for yourself. Don't attach yourself anymore to what has been. What has been has already been. Stop bringing it to light every day in your conscious eye to then be perceived in your here and now reality. It doesn't make sense. Step up. Step up. You will never feel empowered by sitting back and waiting. Waiting because you'll be waiting your whole entire life and then you'll be dead. That's a harsh reality. Make a difference. Start today. At least an internal shift of dialogue that you speak to yourself. Start there and then see what thoughts are attracted to that mindset rather than one that's in low calibrational energy tying you to the past. It's up to you to break that shit, to rewrite your narrative, and to be a threat in today's society, a threat that invokes change into what's been happening. Healthy energetics. Remain true to who you are. Touch in to the truth within, the God within that is always guiding you. Listen to it. Follow it. Don't allow your fear to encompass who you are as a man. Use it to propel you forward and see what happens. See what you feel like every day when you can accomplish something. Accomplish something every day. Don't be diminished every day by your unwillingness to participate in this game of life. Up-level, motivate, inspire, dedicate, discipline yourself, and you will see new versions come into fruition by your very own ability to perceive in it, believe in it, and act upon it. It's up to you. I love you guys. This video was coming from a lot of passion today. It's because I care about you, men. And you guys need to step up to the plate. You have to stop being so fearful and start being fearless. Fearless in the insecure mind that has brought you into insecurity. Unsecurity. Find security in knowing that on the other end of who you may be right now, that's addicted perhaps to stuff, that's unhealthy, that's insecure, that's undisciplined. It's up to you to change it by thinking different and taking control of your mind and not acting out of emotions, but allowing the emotions just to be the guidance upon your internal world to move you to where you need to be. That's it, you guys. I love you. I care about you. And I hope today's video inspired you in some way. I will see you in my next video. Bye.